Good morning. It's January 3rd, 2022, 9:30 a.m. And it is stupid cold out and I'm not enjoying it. But let's I don't know. I'm sure there's something we can talk about. So let's get this thing on the show on the road. Let's go. All right. So Christmas vacation is over for the kiddos, right? And for the parents that have the kids all the time, and if you have today off still, it's a day of relief, of relax. Or is it? Or are you cleaning the house? Are you finally able to get your house back in order and get it all cleaned up just for them to come home and fuck it all up again? I, on the other hand, for those that know me, I have my daughter a lot. And she's staying with me this week and I took her to school this morning cuz I'm off today obviously cuz here I am recording this. But it's it's nice that the kids are back in school. I know my daughter was saying that she was missing it because she was missing all of her friends. So it's nice for them to get back to it. But when they went back today, they had to wear their mask mandatory, which I'm not going to go into that subject. For those that know me, you know how I feel about that. But I know some area schools are doing virtual classes today, and I don't know about through the week, but we'll see how long our area holds out in person schooling with everything else escalating. But good news is I got an email last night, and the podcast is now approved and on Google Podcasts. So you can listen to me on Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and right here on Spreaker. I'm still waiting for confirmation on iHeartRadio, which is weird because Spreaker is part of iHeartRadio. And like I'm still like waiting, it's still pending for my podcast to be on iHeartRadio. Don't you think it'd be on iHeartRadio like right away? But yeah, I'm getting across the platforms. I'm really enjoying this because I can do one upload and it goes everywhere. And a little more outreach. It's not getting there yet, but I don't know. This is just me to still be able to express me doing something and still reaching out to everybody, and I can just kind of hang out. Anyway, how was everybody's New Year? New Year's. How do you say it? Happy New Year or Happy New Year's? I mean, some people say it, either way. I don't know. You let me know in the comments how you say it, but whether you're listening in your car, in the bathroom, in your house, in your living room, on your phone, on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast, wherever. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you listening and just hanging out and enjoying my naggy ass voice. And this one, I don't know how far this is gonna go with the video. It might only be on YouTube, but you might be able to see it on all the. I don't know. I don't know. So hi, how are you? This is me. Not even put together. Wow. My New Year was spent playing video games with Game Ghoul. We were playing Need for Speed Heat all weekend. All weekend. If you guys haven't dropped Matt a follow, go to twitch.tv/Game Ghoul 219. Drop him a follow. Tell him that the ghost sent you. And show him some love. He just got affiliate on Twitch as well. But we were playing that all night, and then about 10:30, I hopped off and I laid down, watched some horror movies, and at 12, I missed the New Year ball drop or whatever you're gonna call it. It was like 12:05. I'm like, oh yeah, Happy New Year, woo! All right, I can officially go to bed. So I passed out about 12:30. Didn't do anything too exciting. After talking to my buddy Bearded Taz and discussing a little bit about where the podcast, the direction I want to take it. It's gonna go. I'm gonna do a little bit of audio only and some video like this, which is still gonna, I'm not gonna do a lot to the video. And I know some of you that have been following the channel from Facebook all the way to here, you're probably thinking, yeah, okay, you're gonna end up fucking streaming on Twitch again. But I'm done. I'm not gonna go back to that subject. But for those that know, you know. here's one thing I want to ask everybody. What do you want to pursue in this year? Not as so much as a resolution, but something like a side business or a small business or something. And a lot of people are doing it, and it's grown a lot in the last couple years. As far as Etsy goes, that's growing a lot. So I got a graph right here, and this is just a kind of an idea of how much it's growing. So in 2019, there were 2.5 million Etsy sellers. All right. And in 2020, that hit us almost doubled, almost 4.5 million active Etsy sellers in 2020. Now, I don't have a graph for 2021, but I'm going to assume that grew a lot. But that's a huge increase of people doing, from getting laid off from work, from losing their jobs and not going back to work and having to find another way to do that, to bring an income in. They found a way. And that right there shows it's possible. And as far as how many of those sellers are actually making a living off of what they're doing on Etsy, I don't have numbers for that. But that just shows you right there. From 2019 to 2020, it grew by 2.5 million Etsy sellers. And then as far as streamers on Twitch, I'm not doing Facebook, but from what I'm looking for on Twitch, 2019 had 1.2 million concurrent viewers. 2020, it jumped up to 2.1 million. And then in 2021, it jumped up to 2.8 million. And that's a huge jump in viewership alone. Now, here is another graph for how many streamers, active channels on Twitch jumped from 2019 to 2021. 2019, there were 3.6 million active channels on Twitch. All right. 2020, when COVID and everything started taking place, it doubled. It doubled in active streamers up to 6.9 million streamers. And it didn't stop there. It went up to 9 million active streamer channels on Twitch. And this is a good insight to think about if you're trying to stream on Twitch as well. Because if you're a small streamer, you got to remember, there are over 9 million active streamers on Twitch right now. So you can't you can't be brought down that no one wants to watch my channel or anything, blah, 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 because you got to think you are in this huge pool and you are in this little life ring, and it's going to take a lot to build. You got to bring something good to it, but that's huge. Same with Etsy. It's not impossible for, streaming or selling on Etsy, but you got to think, I'm going to assume that the numbers are up there for 2021. All right, yeah, so I can't find a graph for 2021, but as of 2020, 4.5 million sellers on Etsy. I'm not saying all this to discourage anybody, but it's more to show that more of the world and more of America and however else you want to put it, they're going towards small business wise and finding out that they don't need to be under the thumb of a big employer. But also that comes with downfalls. It comes with insurance that you don't get, that you got to get yourself. Because let me tell you, as someone that did streaming full time for a full year, in my mind, it was, I'm going to work for myself, going to do this. Then all of a sudden it turned into pre-stream workout, post-stream workout, making, ads, making, flyers and everything, getting things together for a stream the next day. And as soon as you get done doing a stream, you got to work on that, what you just got done doing, and then work on tomorrow's stuff. And there are people out there, you guys out there that are listening, that work for yourselves still and or have and been through that. It's not a 9-to-5 job. It is a round the clock job. If you're sleeping, you're dreaming, you're thinking about it. You're always thinking about what you can do to improve how you can give better content, better products, better interaction, better engagement, better ways to pay, quicker shipping. so much comes into play and you don't think about all possible. And my whole point of this question was, are you going to try and, outsource yourself to where you can do something like that? The numbers don't lie. But what it also shows is that it's possible to become part of that pool and do something. Can you do that and provide everything you need to provide for your family? But yeah, that's just the last thought of the podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Check out the YouTube channel, check out everything else, and let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this. And I'll talk to you next time. As always, stay kind, stay humble, and until next time, till you guys hear me again, this is Ghost Out. Later.